This is Grandpa's house. How am I here?
Chen, have you lost your mind? He's my grandfather.
What do you think you're doing?
If she's not after your money, what is she after?
Is it your old age? Or the fact that you don't take showers?
Will you marry into my family?
Without putting in a single cent?
You took over my mother's company!
And even this house belonged to my mother. And now
you call me ugly?
Now, it all belongs to us.
Shen Xinran,
That crappy company hasn't made a profit in ages.
it is over $1 million in debt now. And this liability,
You'll have to take the fall for it all.
why should I?
Just because the company is yours now. Inside the equity transfer contract,
There was a hidden debt agreement.
every debt I owe must be repaid by you.
That's my mother's memorial photo! Don't touch it!
Help me.
Save my baby. This is the day I caught.
Chen Qianqian in the act.
I've been reborn.
This is the chance heaven has given me. Chen Qianqian和蜘蛛 one by one.
I will settle the score with you!
As expected, it's this sickening sight again. In my past life, I directly tried to stop them. Fell into your trap. Ruined my relationship with Grandpa, which allowed you to succeed. But now, I won't be so impulsive. Qianqian,
What are you doing? Get away from my grandpa right now!
what's the big fuss about? Don't disturb Junfeng and me while we're enjoying our fruit.
Junfeng? Grandpa,
You too.
Xinran, well, since it has come to this, I won't hide it from you. Qian is in love with me. And I love her too.
From now on.
I plan to spend my life with her.
That's right, Xinran. Aren't you happy for us? We'll be one family from now on.
That dumb brat, Shen Xinran. She must be dying of rage right now.
Once she tries to hit me, I'll dodge.
And get the old man hospitalized instead.
That way, I can squeeze all his money out of him.
Well, that is absolutely wonderful.
What did you say? Oh, Qianqian.
With you taking care of my grandfather, I can rest easy. Besides, my grandfather likes you so much. And since my grandmother passed away,
He really needs a companion.
Actually, why don't you two just go get married?
Grandpa, would you be willing to marry Qianqian?
Of course I would. That's my granddaughter. Always so sensible and understanding.
Qianqian.
I think it's a wonderful idea. Let's get our marriage certificate this afternoon. From now on, you will be my rightful wife.
No, we can't. Well, about this. It's just too sudden. Let's talk this over properly. Why? Qianqian.
don't tell me you don't want to marry my grandfather.
Hi. How could that be? Then why?
Do you look down on my grandfather? Do you think he's too old?
Or do you mind that he doesn't pay?
Hi. Then what?
Were you so willing to be with him in the first place?
Oh, Grandpa.
Could she just be after your money?
Qian,
Listen to me.
you've disappointed me so much.
For all these years,
You haven't even had a proper job. Whenever you were short on cash, you always came to me.
Did I ever say no to you?
Even this time, when I asked you to take care of my grandfather, I still paid you for it.
get out. Get out.
All of you, get out!
Grandpa! Grandpa! Grandpa!
Honey, how is Grandpa?
He's temporarily out of danger, but he hasn't woken up yet.
I just ran into Qianqian downstairs. I know what happened.
So they've aligned their stories. I'd like to see how you two scumbags put on your show. Hands are good.
Honey, no matter what, I will always stand firmly by your side. Even if Grandpa's inheritance is swindled away, still happy. Look at this.
An equity transfer agreement. What is this?
Actually, I've always wanted to do this. After all, this company was left to you by your grandmother. And now that Grandpa is in this state, I think you should have more security.
Honey, please sign it.
The exact same lines from my past life, but this time, it just disgusts me to my core. Hey, no, honey. I can't. Since I gave you the company,
It's yours. How could I take it back? Wouldn't that be going back on my word? Besides, after everything that just happened, I feel like I should have acted sooner. To retrieve the assets Grandma left to Grandpa, if only I had retrieved it earlier. That fortune is worth millions. And there's also the villa. If I could have just taken it back from Grandpa a bit earlier, I would have given it all to you. Then you could use it to expand the company, and we could live a wonderful life together.
Honey, I'm so deeply moved.
Oh, honey, we're in a hospital. Grandpa is still in there.
Oh, right. Look at me. I got way too excited. I forgot Grandpa is still resting inside.
Let's see if this time you and that bitch can still work together.
She wants me to marry that old geezer. How could I ever agree to that?
You have to make sacrifices to catch the big fish. Even if you marry him, that old man doesn't have many days left anyway.
It seems he Zhuzhou wants to have it both ways. Fine by me. Then I'll show you what it's like to end up with nothing.
Congratulations, Chen Chen. You finally have your own beauty salon.
I have that old geezer to thank for this. Taking care of him in the hospital all this time. Nearly broke my back. But I finally sweet-talked him into giving me the money to open this salon.
I just wonder where Shen Xinran went. She sent a text a month ago saying she was going on a trip, and we haven't heard from her since.
It's better if that ugly woman doesn't show up. Otherwise, on an occasion like today, she'd only embarrass us.
Exactly, Zhuzhou. You have me now. Why are you still thinking about her?
No, it's not that. I just need her to sign the paper.
So you must be Chen.
What's going on here?
Who sent you guys? How dare you cause trouble on our grand opening?
Are you blind? Get the hell out of here right now!
Otherwise...
Don't blame me for getting rough!
Yeah.
Wrecking a shop right on its opening day? How dare you? What's going on here?
Maybe this woman offended someone.
I don't care who sent you. Get the hell out of here.
Wait. Shen Xinran? How is this possible?
That is definitely Shen Xinran's voice, but her face.
Xinran, this surgery is highly complex, and you'll have to endure a lot of pain.
I made up my mind, Wenbo. From today on, I will live for myself.
I'll wait for you outside.
It'll be a success. Hang in there. Today is the day we remove the bandages. Nervous?
I'm not nervous at all.
Here we go.
What's wrong, Wenbo? Am I ugly?
No, not at all. You are gorgeous. You're the most beautiful woman I've ever seen.
The surgery was a complete success. Congratulations, Miss Shen.
Is this really my ugly daughter-in-law?
How did the birthmark on her face disappear? And how did she become so beautiful?
Xinran, where have you been all this time? I was worried sick about you. Did you get plastic surgery?
Shen Xinran, today is my grand opening, and you brought people to wreck my shop. What's the meaning of this?
Chen, just a month ago,
You were still by the side of my nearly 80-year-old grandfather, vowing to me
that you two share a true love.
So how is it that now my grandfather is left all alone, lying helpless in the hospital, while you took his money to open a beauty salon here? You stop spouting nonsense. All of this was given to me voluntarily by your grandfather. Oh my god. She's so young, yet she owns such a big salon. Turns out she's a kept woman. She actually slept with an 80-year-old.
She really has no shame.
An old man like that. I wonder if he can even perform in bed. I'll tear you apart.
Chen! What do you think you're doing?
Honey.
I never expected this ugly woman to be so beautiful after plastic surgery. If I had known, I wouldn't have even cheated. I'm going to have a good time with her tonight.
You pushed me for this woman?
Cut the crap! She's my wife!
Fine. You're all teaming up to bully me. So what? I'm pregnant right now. If anything happens to me, 2 lions
We'll be lost. Oh, lions.
I must protect my precious grandson. I can't let this woman ruin everything. That's enough, Shen Xinran. How can you be so vicious? It's Qianqian's grand opening today. Yet you're here making a scene and embarrassing us.
Pregnant, huh? Is that true, honey? Whose baby is Qianqian carrying, anyway?
Whose else could the child be?
Of course, it's... your grandfather's. Really? Oh my god. This is wild.
Quick, film this with your phone.
Can an 80-year-old man even pull that off? Oh, Grandma. Why didn't you say so earlier? Ew.
Who are you calling Grandma?
You're pregnant with my grandfather's child. So that makes you my dear grandmother. This scumbag is so disgusting. If it weren't to make you
Trashy couple pay the price.
I wouldn't want to look at you for even a single second. Honey, I just had surgery, you know. The doctor specifically warned me to keep my emotions stable, especially with, that. Otherwise, emotional swings can easily affect blood circulation, causing some kind of blood vessel blockage. If that happens, the surgery will have been for nothing.
Is it really that serious?
Oh, we can't have that. If you go back to looking as ugly as before, I'd honestly throw up just looking at you.
Alright. Then we'll just practice abstinence for a while. By the way, honey, why did you go and get plastic surgery behind my back?
Of course, it was all for you. Did I set the stage with that bitch? Just say you two could put on a show. Or did you think it was to please you?
What's wrong, honey? Don't you like me looking beautiful?
Of course I do. How could I not? Baby.
Don't make a scene here.
What if Shen Xinran sees us?
Teacher Zhou, now that you see her looking beautiful, you've had a change of heart, haven't you?
She's had plastic surgery.
How could I?
You're the only one in my heart.
But
Shen Xinran still has
signed the equity transfer agreement. It's just not the right time yet.
Then hurry up and make her sign it. The old man promised me, as long as I give birth to this child, he will give me a fortune.
When the time comes,
we can move abroad and enjoy a good life.
don't worry.
I'll make sure she signs it tonight.
You can't even cook a decent bowl of noodles. What on earth is this? It's so salty. I think you're trying to kill me with all this salt.
Mom, of course not. I'm like a daughter to you. How could I want to kill you with salt?
Exploiting me on one hand,
while squeezing me dry. In this life, I will no longer be your obedient daughter-in-law.
Go make it again!
What's going on here? Honey, Mom says the noodles I made are terrible. Does she not like me anymore?
Stop overthinking things. How could mom not like you? Honey, here is the share transfer agreement from the other day. Go ahead and sign it.
I can't do that, honey. Mom already has a bias against me. I can't take the shares back now. Otherwise, Mom will think I'm upset and intentionally taking back what I gave you before.
Oh, Xinran. What I mean is,
You really should sign this agreement and take the shares back. My son doesn't need them.
Right. How could mom be angry with you? Honey, just sign it.
Oh, Mom, stop testing me. Shares represent money, and I gave them to Zhizhou willingly.
Xinran ya,
I was just joking with you earlier.
you're my daughter-in-law. I adore you too much to be angry. As for these shares,
I was the one who told Zhizhou to transfer them to you.
hurry up and sign this. Just take the shares. Don't be polite.
The company has already been completely hollowed out and is burdened with massive external debts. Whoever takes over these shares now will end up as a sucker. This mother and son.
Do they think I'm an idiot? Really, Mom? Then these noodles I made...
The noodles you made are delicious. Absolutely delicious. As long as you sign this.
I will finish every single bite.
Bitch! Once you sign this, just watch how I kick you out. Oh, Xinran. Look, I finished the noodles. Hurry up and sign it.
Mom, you really don't dislike me, do you? I still think these shares should be given to Zhizhou.
Oh, Mom really loves you. Don't worry, just sign it, and I won't be angry at all.
Really, Mom? Then this contract, I'll keep it with me for now. Tomorrow, I'll take it to my grandpa. I'll tell him about it. Once he knows how well you both treat me, he'll definitely be thrilled. By the way, Mom, I heard my grandpa was hospitalized. When I go to see him tomorrow, I want to bring him some nourishing soup. But look at me. I don't know how to make it. How about you prepare it for me, Mom?
Are you kidding me? Don't you worry. Mom will definitely prepare it for you. I promise the soup will be ready tomorrow morning.
How are things going with your family matters? If there's anything you need help with, just let me know. Don't push yourself too hard.
Thank you. If it weren't for your help this time, things wouldn't have gone so smoothly.
It's the least I could do. You don't need to thank me.
What did you say?
Oh, nothing. It's nothing. Congratulations. What do you plan to do next? If you need my help, just let me know.
Thank you. I can handle all of this for now. The debts they owe me.
I will settle them one by one.
And make sure they pay in full. Grandpa, I've come to see you.
My Qian, I'll give you all the money. Not giving it to Xinran.
Even now, you're still thinking about Chen Qian. Grandpa,
You really are to your own granddaughter.
so heartless. Chen Qian.
Qian.
Honey,
Zhizhou, what are you doing here?
I came to see Grandpa. How is he doing? Are you two done talking?
Grandpa just entrusted me with something.
What is it? The share transfer agreement.
No, he took the bank book grandmother left behind and gave it to me. There's still a large sum of money in there.
How is that possible?
Didn't that old geezer say?
He was planning to give all the money to Qian.
So why did he change his mind?
I think Grandpa has gone a bit senile. He said that the money was left to me by Grandma, and it's currently in a fixed-term deposit. Next week, it matures, and I can withdraw it.
Really? In that case, we absolutely cannot let Grandpa keep that money.
Here's what I'm thinking. Once next week comes and the money is available, I'll go withdraw it and then sign the share transfer agreement. You're really willing to transfer your shares to me. Well, I want to trust you too. Honey, I love you. Oh, honey, we're in the hospital. Zhizhou, you're here. Did that woman sign the papers?
Let me ask you something. Did the old man leave Shen Xinran a huge sum of money? Did you know about this?
How is that possible? Who told you that nonsense? No, that's not right. That old man will never do that. Right now, he only trusts me.
Why wouldn't it be possible?
I heard it with my own ears. Grandma left all her money to Grandpa, and he's giving it all to Shen Xinran.
What? He clearly promised that money would be mine.
Shen Qian said the old man is going to give her the money.
She has no reason to lie to me.
But why was Qian so sure that the old man's money was going to her?
Maybe.
Qian wanted me to get a divorce quickly.
So she lied about it on purpose.
But now the bank book is in Shen Xinran's hands. What do you have to say now?
You really disappointed me.
Zhizhou, have you been brainwashed by that woman? How could you believe her over me?
Fine, then.
I'm getting an abortion right now. There's no point in keeping this baby anyway.
Stop trying to threaten me with the baby. Let me tell you, Chen, if you don't get the money,
You and the baby can get the hell out.
You bastard! You scumbag!
When you slept with me,
you sure had a different attitude.
Shen Xinran, I'm going to make your life a living hell.
Tomorrow is the day.
Honey.
Zhizhou, I was thinking, it's going to be Mom's birthday soon. Why don't we take her to the mall and buy her whatever she likes?
Sounds good. We'll go first thing tomorrow morning to the most expensive mall downtown.
You made me stew soup for you.
Just watch me spend every last penny of your money. Next week, I'll make sure
You get kicked out stark naked.
All right. I'll take you both there tomorrow.
Ma'am, this bracelet suits your elegant style so well. You look like someone of great wealth and status. You should get the biggest one.
You really have great taste.
Here, bring my mother-in-law your store's heaviest piece in stock. And those gold necklaces and earrings, make sure they're all pure gold.
Actually, Xinran is pretty good to us. She's so beautiful now. And she's so filial and generous to my mom. Too bad she just couldn't get pregnant.
志宙, why are you just standing there? Pay up.
Oh, pay.
信任.
How could you let my son pay? You are way too stingy. For my birthday,
You don't even want to spend any money.
Oh, Mom. Didn't I just have surgery? I've spent almost all on my savings. 志宙, you pay first. Once we withdraw the money from Grandpa's passbook next week, I'll pay you right back.
Oh, no.
Son.
130,000 is way too expensive.
Mom,
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
just swipe it.
Come, welcome. Mom, look at this. Look at this skincare product. It's perfect for you. It whitens and reduces wrinkles. Come on, let's take it. Oh, this one is good too. Oh, this is great. Take this one too.
Bring these up.
Oh, Mom. You don't even have a decent bag yet. Let's buy this one.
Anyway, you'll have to pay for this sooner or later. Fine, let's buy it.
This is the last of my money.
What? This one. Limited edition. This one also suits you perfectly. Look.
198?
Is this bag made of gold?
How is it more expensive than gold?
Oh, Mom. Just because you agree to let Zhizhou transfer the shares to me. This bag. I'll buy it for you.
All right, wrap it up.
Honey, I really have no money left in my card.
Can we not buy these 2 bags?
Oh, honey. If you're out of cash, just swipe your credit card first. Or take out some online loans. Anyway, once the money from the passbook is withdrawn next week, are you still worried you can't pay it back?
But
Oh, look. I even brought the passbook. Mom, you still have to try on clothes later. It's easy to lose the passbook if you keep it with you. Why don't you tell me where all the family passbooks are kept? Once we get back, I'll help you put them away.
How could I tell you that?
Mama was just joking earlier.
As for my passbook, it's in the shoebox under the bed in my room.
When you get home,
Put the passbook in there right away.
got it. Don't worry, Mom.
Once we get back and she puts the passbook away, you'll grab it immediately.
Don't worry. Xinran, hurry up and put the passbook away. Or you can just hand it over to Mom now.
Then I'll go put the passbook away first.
Who is that? Why so loud?
Is someone dying?
It must be a delivery. I'll go get it.
一直中.
when are you going to pay back the money you owe our boss?
Who are you people? Get out of here right now, or I'll call the police.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, old lady. Call them and let's see what happened.
Bro, give me 1 week. In 1 week, I will definitely pay you back. Just give me some time.
Honey, what's going on? How did you end up owing them money?
Your husband owes my boss 2 million. If you don't cough up the money today, we're staying right here.
2 million?
Honey, what did you do?
How did you end up owing so much money?
The company needed some cash flow, so I borrowed some money from them temporarily. Don't worry, it'll be fine.
All right. We don't have time to watch you two put on a show.
Since he owes the money, you have to help pay it back.
Of course. My husband only went into debt for the sake of our family. Of course I'll help him share the burden.
Yes. My daughter-in-law has money.
Ask her for it.
Just don't hurt my son.
Mom, at a time like this, we both need to help Zhizhou.
I don't have any money.
And you say you have no money. You bought so much gold and luxury goods. Do you think I don't know what these are worth?
Take it all.
Hey, stop.
These are everything to me. You can't touch them.
Mom, what is more important right now? Saving Zhizhou is what matters. These are all just material things. These cosmetics and luxury items. Take them all. Take all of them. No.
These are everything to me.
I just bought these.
No one is allowed to touch them.
Listen, old lady.
If you keep getting in our way, we will break one of your son's hands.
Mom,
These are just material things.
I'll buy you new ones later.
These are the only valuables I have left.
Thank goodness. Xun didn't hand over the bank book.
Is this all you got?
It's not even enough to cover the interest.
I suggest you stop hiding the rest.
Pay up right now.
My mother-in-law still has some jewelry and a bank book in her room. Go get it.
Shut your mouth, you miserable bitch! Those are my life savings! Nobody is allowed to touch them.
Where is the bank book? Give me the bank book. No, you have it.
I don't have a bank book.
What bank book? I don't have one.
There isn't one.
The bank book is in a shoebox under the bed in her room.
Only 300,000.
You old hog. This pocket change to buy your sons.
Isn't even enough for one of his fingers.
Hurry up! Is there anything else of value?
No.
I don't have any money left.
Please give me my money back.
Make your choice.
Left hand or right hand?
Please, brother, I beg you. Please, spare me.
I'll definitely pay you back.
Just give me some time.
Honey, help me. Quick.
Get the money back, quick. Help me! Help me pay them back!
Oh, and we also have our house deed. No, you can't.
Shen Xinran, are you crazy?
Shen Xinran, you ruinous woman!
How did our family end up marrying?
A daughter-in-law like you?
At least your wife has some sense.
Hand over the deed, now!
Honey, look at the situation we're in. Saving your life is what matters most. For you, even this house.
We can give it up.
I don't want to.
Fine.
I'll give you 1 week to move out.
Next time I come, we'll be square.
Let's go.
Shen Xinran, have you lost your mind? You handed over my jewelry and bank books. Just like that! And you even gave away my house deed!
You're nothing but a ruinous woman.
This house is worth at least 3 million. And I bought it before marriage. Her jewelry and bank books combined are worth barely 600,000. I gave up my own house to save her son.
Yet she still blames me.
This family are nothing but ruthless, blood-sucking monsters.
Shen Xinran.
Let me tell you.
You are far too reckless.
You must.
You must get the deed. Go back for me.
Honey. Ma, don't forget. I still have my grandfather's bank book. Once I go to the bank next week and withdraw the money, won't I be able to get your jewelry and our property deed back? The deed doesn't matter. We can get a replacement. If they took it, just let them keep it. We can just apply for a new one, right?
That's right. The deed can be replaced.
Yes, it can be replaced.
Honey,
you're so smart.
I have an appointment at the bank next week. To mortgage the house. That's the only way to turn Shen Xinran's house into my own money. She almost ruined everything.
I knew you were up to no good. I already used the deed
To get a mortgage loan yesterday. Now, this deed is completely worthless. If you want it, I'll gladly give it to you.
But honey, once the replacement deed is issued, you must let me keep it. You're just too impulsive.
Hobby. When we get the replacement deed, I will change the name on it to yours. This house, I'm willing to give it to you for free. Zhizhou, didn't you say that once you got Shen Xinran's house, you'd transfer the deed to me? When are we going to do the paperwork?
Xinran willingly gave me her house, and even got the old man's savings for me. Yet Tiantian nags me for money every day. If she weren't pregnant, I would have.
I'm already all yours.
What's the rush?
Am I worth less than a crappy house?
It's just that you took out the mortgage, and I'm the guarantor. They came to the shop to cause trouble a few days ago. I was really worried about you.
Don't worry. Shen Xinran's house and money
Will be fully in my hands.
by next week.
The two of them went back to Chen Qianqian's place. We even caught them getting intimate at the door.
She's still pregnant, yet she's so impatient. Hui Zhizhou, sooner or later, you'll ruin yourself and everyone around you.
Okay, keep following him.
How is it going? Is everything smooth?
Not bad. Let's meet up tomorrow. I have something to give you. These are some designs I drew during my spare time at home. During these years of marriage, they might not be perfect, but I want to return to the industry and to become a designer again.
Xinran, did you design all of these? This is amazing. In recent years, domestic jewelry has just been resting on its laurels. Designers are stuck in their ways. I rarely see
ideas as creative as these.
Xinran, you are really just like Mentor. I believe that one day you will become an outstanding designer.
Really? My mother once told me that I must persist on this path. I'm the one who let her down.
It's not too late now. Xinran, as long as you want to, my studio is always open for you.
Wenbo, I want to invest all the money my mother left me into your studio.
Xinran, this money was left to you by Mentor. Don't you want to think it over?
There's no need.
I believe that if Mom were still here, she would definitely support me in making this decision.
Alright. Then I'll allocate the shares to you accordingly.
As for these design drafts,
I'll take them back to study them thoroughly and get back to you in a few days.
Hello, Wenbo.
Right. I've organized your designs into a collection and entered them in our studio's internal selection. If all goes well, they'll be featured in our next new arrival launch.
Really? Wenbo, is your company really going to use my designs?
Of course. Don't sell yourself short. Your designs are truly amazing.
That's wonderful.
I've finally proven my worth.
Are you free tonight?
I'll treat you to dinner.
To celebrate.
It's the middle of the night.
And she's going out all dressed up. She must be up to no good.
Congratulations on taking the first step toward your dream.
In the future, I'm going to go even further. Wenbo, thank you for always being there for me.
Just being able to stay by your side like this is enough for me.
Oh, what did you say?
Oh, it's nothing.
Eat up.
Oh, by the way, since you're using my designs, nobody in your company will object, right?
Of course not. Your talent is obvious to everyone. Besides, this decision was made by a company-wide vote.
It's completely fair. That's a relief. Wenbo, who is calling you? Maybe you should answer it.
Oh, it's just the manager of a brand project. He keeps harassing me with calls lately, saying he wants to launch a new project for the spring season.
Then why don't you want to work with them? Is there something wrong with their brand?
I looked into this company privately and found that they haven't set up any branch in our country. This new project of theirs is being heavily promoted, but it's just an empty shell without any actual substance. They are going all out to attract investment. I think there's a major red flag.
So, you think there's something wrong with their brand?
Yes. Besides, the person in charge of this project is a woman, a bit older, and also has a pretty bad reputation.
Wenbo, seeing you look so embarrassed. Don't tell me that woman has taken a liking to you.
To be precise, every man who has worked with her has had an inappropriate relationship with her.
Wenbo, I have an idea. I just don't know if you can help me with it.
I can. Whatever you want to do, I'll do everything in my power to help you.
We haven't been in touch for so many years, yet he still trusts me completely. Why is that?
Shenran.
What's going on? My head suddenly hurts so much.
Shenran, what's wrong?
Right here. No one's around.
I hate them.
Stop the car. Stop the car, now.
Xinran, I was too late, Xinran. It's my fault for not protecting you.
Mr. Fu, she seems to be dead.
Nonsense.
How could she possibly be dead?
Xinran. Xinran.
Miss Sen, if your soul is truly in heaven, it can hear my prayers. I beg of you, I am willing, with all the happiness of the rest of my life, in exchange for Xinran's life.
What was that just now? A vision of what happened after I died. How could I see that? If all of that was true, then my life was really paid for by him.
I'm fine, Brother Wimble. My blood sugar just dropped a bit. I'm feeling better now.
Oh, how did that happen? Let me take you to the hospital for a checkup.
Brother Wimble, why do you always worry about me so much and want to protect me this way?
Do you really not remember?
Stop it! Don't you dare bully him! I'll be your friend from now on. If they ever dare to bully you again, just tell me.
I mean...
I did save a little beggar when I was a kid, but I never thought I'd end up forgetting all about you.
It was all thanks to your and the teacher's help. Otherwise, I wouldn't be who I am today. Oh, by the way, just now, what did you want me to help you with?
Here's the thing. If this jewelry brand is actually a trap, and their female boss is notoriously lecherous, ever since I handed the company over to Zhou, he has done nothing but fool around, completely lacking any ambition. Now the company is on the brink of bankruptcy, and they are desperate for cash. Tell me, if he were to meet this woman, would he take the bait?
That's a great idea. How can I help you with this?
We just need to.
How can you still be in the mood to go out? Do you have any idea what that bitch Shen Xinran has done? She's got a man on the side.
What?
I saw her with my own eyes, all dolled up when she went out.
If that wasn't a date, what was it?
When she gets back, you'd better question her thoroughly.
That bitch.
How dare she cheat on me?
Where did you go so late?
I went out for dinner with a friend.
Dinner with a friend. Xinran, do you think that just because you got plastic surgery and look pretty now, you can just go around fooling with other men? Do you need me to remind you of what you actually used to look like?
Remind me. Remind me of how you and your mother schemed to steal my family's fortune.
No, not yet.
The family hasn't been ruined yet. It's not time for showdown yet.
I must hold back. Honey, what are you talking about?
Cut the act!
Spill it.
Who is that other man?
What other man? Honey, I saw you were short on cash lately, so I went out to find a part-time job. I was just meeting with my boss. How could you doubt me like this?
The boss.
What boss?
Did you hook up with some rich guy?
No wonder you're dressed like a tramp.
My boss is a foreigner.
He cares a lot about etiquette.
That's why I put on makeup. If you don't believe me, this is what my boss gave me. It's a purchase agreement. He already bought a few of my paintings. He even paid a deposit.
Shen Xinran, do you take me for a fool? Those lousy paintings of yours?
Who would want them?
Honey, someone actually wants to buy your paintings. You're absolutely amazing.
God knows what kind of shady business
you did behind closed doors just to get them to buy your paintings.
Mom.
Honey, about this money, just take it and use it for now. Use it to do whatever you need to do.
I'm so sorry, honey. I completely misunderstood you.
Honey, didn't you say Grandpa's fixed deposit could be withdrawn this week?
Where is the money? About that, I went to the bank to ask. They said since Grandpa is still alive, and so he must be there in person in order to withdraw it. Otherwise,
What?
Grandpa needs to sign a power of attorney for property management, authorizing me to manage all his assets on his behalf before we can make the withdrawal.
Then what are you waiting for? Get him to sign it now.
Can't wait already, can you?
Good.
I'm also looking forward to watching you all tear each other apart.
But honey, before we do that, I wanted to transfer the ownership of this house to you first.
That works. Honey, you're so good to me. I promise you, once we get through this crisis,
I will treat you even better.
honey, I'll sleep here tonight.
Not tonight, honey. I have to finish my design draft tonight. I need to stay focused because if we miss the deadline, I'll have to pay a breach of contract penalty.
A breach of contract penalty? Oh, we can't have that. You should rest well then.
Oh, wait a minute, honey. I actually have something to tell you. What is it? My boss wants to collaborate with an internationally renowned jewelry brand called Zhuhui. I went online and looked up their background. They have a very strong background. If we can ride this wave and make an investment, it will definitely be a guaranteed profit. Too bad, though. You see, we barely have any money on hand right now.
We could have made so much money.
This woman is so short-sighted.
Who says you can't invest without cash?
Honey, since it's such a great opportunity, did you manage to gather any other details?
All I know is the person in charge of this brand is apparently an older woman. They call her Sister Yun. And the word is, she has a huge weakness for young, handsome men. My boss hired quite a few male models for her. And then what happened? Since the boss knows my design skills are outstanding, he put me in charge of her.
Has a weakness for handsome men. Honey, get some rest then.
The house is finally mine. Once I get the money, I will make her pay off my loans. And then I can finally be myself again.
Honey, let's go to the hospital and get Grandpa to sign.
But what if Kinji doesn't let Grandpa sign?
She wouldn't dare. I mean, you are Grandpa's actual granddaughter. It's only right that we take the money. It's completely justified. If she dares to stop us, who does she think she is?
Then I'm relieved.
The patient is very elderly
and has suffered a severe emotional shock, causing his blood pressure to spike, putting pressure on his nerves and blood vessels.
His condition has been deteriorating.
Right now, we can only do our best to maintain his vital signs. But as for him waking up, I'm afraid it's impossible.
I understand. Thank you, doctor. Grandpa, if you had known it would end like this, would you still have chosen Chen Qianqian?
Honey, if Grandpa never wakes up,
How is he going to sign?
Don't worry, honey. If he can't sign, he can always use his fingerprint.
Fingerprint? What are you trying to do?
My grandfather was going to sign a property entrustment agreement with me. What does that have to do with you?
A property entrustment agreement? Then doesn't that mean you can dispose of his assets however you want?
Of course.
why should you get to keep it all? Xinran is his granddaughter. This money can only be handled by an immediate family member. If we want to get this money now,
it has to go through an immediate family member.
Why didn't you register your marriage with him back then?
Are you out of your mind? How can you believe what she says? She just wants to keep all that money for herself.
Qian, I need to get that money right now to pay off my debts. If you ruin things for me again.
We're both finished.
You're actually going to, for this woman, abandon me and our child.
Be sensible.
Once I get the money,
I'll take you and the child and leave.
I know what's good for you. Honey, let's get Grandpa's fingerprint on it.
Grandpa, I'm so sorry I didn't take good care of you, but in the future, I will definitely take good care of you.
My wife.
You're sincere.
Grandpa surely knows it all. Grandpa will surely bless us.
Grandpa, please rest assured.
Here.
Honey.
I'll go as soon as possible.
Meet with the bank manager and withdraw the money as soon as possible.
Once it's out, all this money
will be given to you.
I still have some extra cash here.
Let me transfer it to you for emergency use first, okay?
Honey. You are so good to me.
沈欣然, the old man's money must be left to my child.
This is his own flesh and blood.
Huh?
Then we'll wait until the child in your belly is born and is proven to be biologically related to my grandpa.
I knew a woman like you was up to no good.
Shut up!
You hit me. You hit me because of this woman.
Fine. 沈欣然, let me tell you, He Zhizhou and I have long been—
Shut up!
Honey, you should leave.
I'll kick this crazy woman back.
Okay.
Mr. He, I didn't expect that we'd hit it off so well online.
And now meeting in person, we click so perfectly too.
To be honest with you,
After 4 marriages,
I've rarely felt my heart flutter for a man like this anymore.
Sister Yun.
I never thought I would meet the woman of my dreams. You are incredibly charming.
You are the most special woman I've ever met.
you're quite amusing. Didn't you say last time
that you wanted to partner with Jian? How about tonight? You come over to my place and we can have a nice long chat.
You old hag. I'll tolerate you for just a little longer.
What's wrong? Don't want to.
How could I possibly refuse?
Sister Yun, it would be my absolute pleasure.
What you wanted, I've got it all on camera.
Sister Yun, I heard Jian's new project is supposed to be extremely lucrative.
Could you let me in on it so I can make some money too?
He Zhizhou, are you only with me for my money?
Of course not. I've always found mature women to be incredibly attractive. To me, you don't look old at all.
To achieve greatness, one must endure hardships.
If I could tolerate even that ugly wretch Xinran,
I can endure anything.
This is nothing compared to her.
Your technique is so unprofessional.
You're hurting me.
Get your boss out here right now.
I'm so sorry, miss.
Who are you calling, miss?
Watch your mouth. Get your boss over here right now.
Or I'll file a complaint against you. You hear me?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Which guest is unsatisfied?
I'm terribly sorry.
Our beautician is new here. Let me assign someone else to you.
No need.
You're the boss, right?
You do it then.
All right.
Huh? Did you see the entertainment news today?
Men these days will really do anything just for money.
To hook up with such an old, fat woman.
That woman's age.
She could easily be his mother.
The fat on her belly.
Must have at least 3 rolls.
No.
It can't be. How could he?
What's wrong with you? What are you doing?
Who is this woman? Where are they?
She's Julian Brands, project director, Liu Yun.
Actually, you don't even know her.
She's filthy rich.
Super rich.
I heard
That every time she comes,
here on a business trip,
she always stays at
the most luxurious Genting hotel.
Where are you going?
I'm not done yet.
Are you in a rush to get reincarnated?
Who is it? Why you're knocking so early in the morning?
call me.
Chen Qian, what are you doing here?
Aren't you disgusting? You old hag.
At your age, and fat as a pig. How dare you seduce someone else's husband? You shameless bitch.
Hui Zhizhou, what is going on here?
Didn't you tell me
That you were divorced.
Sister Yun, let me explain. It's not what it looks like.
I am divorced, but she is not my wife.
Chen, are you crazy? When did we ever get married?
not married? Then whose baby am I carrying in my belly?
Hui Zhizhou.
Do you have any conscience saying that?
You want money, don't you? You should have told me. I can give you money too.
Shut up.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Hui Zhizhou.
We were just having some fun.
But don't play me for a fool. If I ever see you again, I'll make you pay dearly.
Sister Yun, let me explain.
Get out.
Sister Yun.
Zhizhou. Zhizhou, my stomach hurts so badly.
The baby.
Hurry and take me to the hospital.
Stop faking it. Do you know how long it took me to cozy up to Sister Yun?
How much time I spent, and how much effort it took. The project was just about to succeed.
And you had to show up.
And ruin everything. You bitch.
Zhizhou.
You promised you would marry me. The fat woman. She's old, fat, and ugly. What on earth do you see in her?
Shut up! What do you know? You think I actually like that fat woman? I'm only doing this for the money.
You could sleep with that old man.
So why can't I?
Zhizhou, I was wrong just now. Please don't be angry. You're all I have left. Please don't be mad at me, okay?
That's enough.
Just get the hell back home.
And another thing, let me tell you this.
If you use this baby again,
To threaten me. Believe it or not, I will be ruthless enough.
to force you to get an abortion.
How can you be so heartless?
This is your own flesh and blood.
So what? In this world, any woman can have babies.
If it's a stumbling block on my path to success,
It's nothing but a curse.
Chen Qian, that woman is getting too troublesome.
once she outlives her usefulness.
I need to dump her immediately.
Place your bets on big or small. No more bets!
Big, big, small.
Big, small!
Small, small, small.
Big, small, small! 3, 5, 6, big win!
Nice. One again.
Well, Mr. He, all the chips you bought today, but you lost it all. It looks like making a comeback is out of the question.
Don't say that, boss.
The next round.
I'll definitely win the next round.
Lend me some more.
Including this time, you owe me 1.5 million in total. Are you sure?
Boss, my company is so big, and I've already mortgaged it to you. Are you worried I'll default? Look, I even brought the property deed with me.
All right.
Sign here.
Come on. Come on.
Let's keep playing.
Big or small, no more bets.
He went to the casino again.
He lost all his money.
And he used the company again.
To secure a new loan.
Just as I expected. Hui Zhizhou hasn't changed his ways.
I've compiled the evidence and sent it to you.
Keep an eye on him.
Understood. What are you doing here?
I'm here to inform you that I've hired a lawyer to investigate all the assets under my grandfather's name, including this beauty salon. Within 2 days, someone will come to take over this salon. This shop will have nothing to do with you anymore. I'd advise you not to try any tricks. After all, tax evasion and embezzlement carry prison sentences.
I knew it.
I knew a woman like you.
What's up to no good?
You must be plotting something.
And yet, Hui Zhizhou,
A conspiracy.
Could I ever scheme as much as the two of you? Drop the act, the dirty things you two did.
I've known about them all along.
What? But then again,
You won't be with him for much longer.
After all, right now,
In terms of wealth, looks, or usefulness to him, I win hands down.
aren't I?
No, that can't be.
Hui Zhizhou would never abandon me. Right now, I'm still pregnant with his child.
Oh, right, you have a child.
Now, you want to use this child to blackmail Grandpa. He will never give you his assets. But then again, P. Zhizhou and I will have children of our own in the future. So tell me, for the sake of the money, who do you think he'll choose? No. Mom, this is our salon's most expensive, top-tier face mask. It's newly imported from abroad. I guarantee that after this, you'll look 18 again.
Qianqian is indeed the most filial child. Oh, by the way, I heard you have some kind of light therapy treatment, the most expensive one.
Later on.
Make sure I get all of them.
Stupid old hag. You already have one foot in the grave. And you still want my most expensive treatments. Of course, Mom. I'll set it up for you in a moment.
What's wrong? Why are you crying?
You shouldn't be crying. When a woman is pregnant, she must never cry. Otherwise, it's bad for my precious grandson's health.
Mom, Zhizhou, he doesn't want to marry me at all. And he doesn't want this child either. I think I better do it early and just get an abortion.
Don't you dare! What nonsense are you talking? How could Zhizhou not want this child? Right now. It's all for the money. That's why he isn't divorcing that woman yet. Just wait a little longer.
Mom, Zhizhou, he's not doing it for the money at all. Now that Shen Xinran
has got plastic surgery
and become beautiful, he doesn't want me anymore. He doesn't even want this child. Even though
this is your family's
only grandson. But since he doesn't want this child, I think I better do it early
and just get an abortion. Don't you dare! What nonsense are you talking? You must give birth to my precious grandson.
What on earth happened?
Tell Mom everything. Mom will set things right for you. I can't believe this. Wait here. I'll call Zhizhou right now. Come back with me to see him. Let's see if he dares not to marry you.
What? Mom.
Zhizhou, where are you?
What's wrong?
You brat.
Get back home right now. Let's go. Come back with me.
Thank you, Mom.
Zhou has already taken Chen Qianqian away.
Should we keep following them?
Okay. Follow them. See where they are going, and report back to me.
Understood, Miss Shen. This month's earnings, I'll have finance transferred to you as soon as possible.
No need. Since we aren't divorced yet, keeping this money with me isn't safe after all. You keep it safe for me for now.
You trust me that much? Aren't you afraid that I'll run off with your money?
If you run, I'll just chase after you. Limbo, I know you won't run.
Xinran.
But anyway, it's time to get a divorce. Their whole family is drowning in debt. Right now, they're counting on my grandfather's money. But the power of attorney for his estate is already in my hands.
That's good. What about He Zhizhou? How is he doing? Is the plan going smoothly?
Right now,
Chen Qianqian has become nothing but a stumbling block to him. And He Zhizhou, he has already offended Sister Yun. He'll be desperate to beg for her forgiveness. In that state, he'd have no reason to doubt Sister Yun's identity, so he won't find out that behind the scenes, Sister Yun is actually a con artist. But right now, I need to go and watch a good show.
Greed blinds people. Usually, if He Zhizhou could calm down just a little, he would have easily seen through her.
He's getting what he deserves.
You're so kind, Auntie.
Mom just loves Qianqian.
What are you doing here? If Xinran sees you, it's going to be a disaster. Leave right now!
What are you talking about?
I'm the one who brought Qianqian here.
Let's see who dares to kick my grandson out.
Oh, Mom, stop it. This is not a joke.
I haven't got Shenxiran's money yet.
She shouldn't be here right now.
Mom, look. Zhizhou, he doesn't care about me at all.
And he doesn't
truly care about this baby either. In his heart, there is only Shen Xinran.
All right. That's enough. Qianqian's belly is getting bigger by the day. As for this matter, I'll make the call. Divorce Shen Xinran immediately and marry Qianqian. I won't have my precious grandson born out of wedlock.
Mom.
What are you talking about? What did you just say? Ma, what child? What remarriage?
Qianqian's baby! Isn't it my grandfather's?
Now that it's come to this, I won't hide it from you anymore. The baby in Qianqian's belly belongs to my son. If you know what's good for you, divorce my son immediately.
No, Xinran, let me explain. It's not what you think. Fine.
We'll divorce.
Right now.
What did you say?
He Zhizhou, you've been sleeping with Qianqian behind my back, haven't you? One of you is the man I love most, and the other is my best friend. How could you do this to me? Not only did you play with my feelings, you even deceived my grandfather.
That's enough. It's your own fault for being so ugly.
And you're a barren hen who can't even lay an egg. My son is 1 in a million. Why would he stay tied down to you for so long?
Shen Xinran, you need to know your place. I am now pregnant with Zhizhou's child. The two of us are the ones who belong together. Know what's good for you and just walk away.
Enough! Stop it, both of you.
Now is not the time.
Now is the perfect time. He Zhizhou, you played with my feelings. I am completely done with you. I want a divorce right now. I never want to see you again.
Fine. You want a divorce? Sure. But your money and Grandpa's assets must all go to me.
That's right.
And the property deed.
You little bitch.
You said on the surface
that you transferred the house to Shizhou, but you secretly took it back behind our backs. Good thing I found out.
About the deed, when I went to the casino earlier, I mortgaged it to someone. But it's no big deal. Thanks to Shen Xinran. She taught me this trick. I'll just get a replacement. Deed later.
Ma,
about the deed. I lost it. I'll just get another one some other day.
Did you hear that? The property deed was lost by your own son. He lost it himself. Besides, aren't you being way too delusional? This house, I've already given it to you. Everything else is my premarital property. Why on earth should I give it to you? You little bitch! Do you have any conscience left? You were so ugly back then. Only my Zhizhou was willing to marry you. Now that you've married into our He family, everything you own belongs to the He family. Don't even think about taking a single penny with you.
That's right. If you don't agree to this, I won't divorce you. And then, Qianqian will move into our house too. Once the baby is born, we'll be a happy family of 4. Let's see how much longer you can stay in this house.
I didn't expect this family
to be even more shameless than I imagined. But that's perfect.
He Zhizhou, Chen Qianqian. Once I successfully get away,
the accounts between us will finally be settled.
Fine.
I agree. As long as I can divorce you. All of this, I can walk away from.
She agreed so easily.
My savings, in your dreams.
He Zhizhou,
not a single penny will you get from me.
Son, didn't she
Sell a few paintings recently. That money, we must get that back too!
You.
Mom, those trashy paintings aren't worth much anyway. But this house and her grandfather's assets must all belong to me.
It's a deal.
Come on, let's celebrate your escape from that living hell.
This is only the first step of my plan. What I'm going to do next is what will truly hit on He where it hurts the most.
What's your plan?
He is extremely greedy. I know his character well. He won't give up on Zhu Yun's investments so easily, and he will definitely try everything and resort to underhanded means.
Which means?
Wenbo, all we need to do is to create some opportunities for him.
Whatever you want to do, I'm with you all the way.
Thank you, Wenbo.
Here, Xian. Are you okay?
Here, Wenbo, let me toast to you.
Xian, are you okay? Ran.
Who is calling me? This voice sounds so familiar. But only Mom. That's why you call me that. What's going on? Where am I? Yesterday, wasn't I drinking with Wenbo? Don't tell me.
What are you doing?
No, it's nothing. Wenbo, I drank too much last night, and I don't remember a thing. Between the two of us, nothing happened, right?
Could it be you really don't remember anything? You, don't worry. You were drunk.
So I put you in?
My room to rest. I slept in the guest room last night. Nothing happened between us.
That's a relief.
You scared me to death.
Since you're awake, come outside with me. Everything you mentioned last night has been arranged.
Okay.
Xinran, does being close to me make you resist this much?
What happened to Liu Yun? It's public knowledge now. I've been tracking her movements. Lately, she's been frequenting a certain bar. However, she hasn't found her next target yet.
Which means, right now is the perfect time to make our move.
What's your plan?
I'm thinking, maybe
we can find a way to lure Hizhizhou to that bar and stage a scenario where he plays the hero saving the damsel. Knowing how greedy he is, he'll definitely jump at the opportunity.
Good. Leave it to me.
Mr. He, according to the bank's records,
this property
is already mortgaged. According to bank regulations, we cannot proceed further. A loan has already been processed against this property.
How is that possible? I just went to the housing bureau today to get a replacement deed. I never mortgaged it.
Shen Xinran,
How dare you play me?
you must have mortgaged it behind my back.
No wonder.
You were suddenly so kind.
transferring the house to me.
We really can't do it, Mr. He. Maybe you should look for other options.
Isn't that He Zhizhou?
I heard he went out with his side chick a few days ago.
And got caught red-handed by his mistress.
The one he hooked up with
was some ugly, old, fat woman who is over 50.
No wonder he's at the bank trying to get a loan. He really has no shame.
I heard.
He really ruined her life. That rich woman goes to a bar every day now,
hiring a different gigolo every day
to drown her sorrows.
Which bar are you talking about?
The Michun Bar.
Thanks.
Mr. Fu, everything has been done.
Just as you instructed. It's all taken care of.
Thank you, Mr. Fu. Appreciate your hard work. Good job. Sister Yun was scammed by him before. Are you sure? He will fall for it.
Don't worry. A man like He Zhizhou will stop at nothing to get what he wants. Sweet talking is second nature to him. Besides, aren't we helping him along from the sidelines? The two of them. One is a scammer, and the other is a cheating scumbag. They are a perfect match.
You're all by yourself, drinking your sorrows away.
Get lost.
Still got that fiery temper, I see.
But looking at you now,
at your age,
I was nice enough
to offer you a drink.
Don't push your luck.
Cut the crap.
Don't be so shameless. Drink it.
Help. Drink.
Drink it. Help.
Stop.
How dare you lay a hand on Sister Yun?
Who do you think you are?
Playing the hero, huh?
Why don't you take a good look at the person you're saving?
What a hideous creature she is.
You're full of shit.
In my heart, Sister Yun is the most beautiful woman.
Insult her one more time and see what happens.
I'll insult her if I want.
What are you going to do about it?
You fat cow!
Body.
I've got to ask, are you blind or what?
You're actually saving her.
I'll beat the crap out of you.
Zhizhou.
Please, stop fighting.
This apartment has been empty for a long time. I have someone clean it regularly. Make yourself at home. If you need anything else, just let me know.
Just having a place to stay is more than enough for me. Thank you, Wenbo.
It seems you really know him well. The fish has taken the bait.
You're full of it.
Why did you save me?
Sister Yun, I've told you before. I've always had feelings for you.
How could I stand by and watch another man bully you?
Then why did you lie to me?
I didn't lie to you. That woman.
She's the one who kept pestering me. She liked me, but I've already made things clear to her.
Sister Yun, please believe me. In my heart, there is only you.
Zhizhou.
I went through so much trouble to divorce Xin Xinran, only to end up facing an even older and uglier face. Once I get the money, I'll dump this old woman right away.
Sister Yun.
Zhizhou.
Zhizhou, I misunderstood you before.
How could I, Sister Yun? As long as you're willing to forgive me. That's all I could ask for. By the way, Sister Yun.
About that Zhuyun project you mentioned earlier.
How is it going? Could you let me in on it?
So I can make some money.
The Zhuyun project is indeed very good. Its prospects are highly promising. If you get on board, your returns are guaranteed to double. Once the domestic branch is established, you and I will be on equal footing. The company will be our empire.
Really? But I don't have enough funds right now.
Hey, Zhizhou, you're not trying to scam me, are you?
Sister Yun? No, of course not. You've got me all wrong. I just heard you say how great this project is and wanted to get in on it to make some money. But my funds are just too tight right now. Sister Yun, I'm already completely yours. I just want us to have a better life together.
Here's what we'll do. Put together whatever you have and give it to me first, and I'll cover the rest for you. He Zhizhou,
I'm no longer
a naive 18-year-old girl. If you want to play empty-handed, it's absolutely impossible.
Okay. Sister Yun, I'll do my best.
As things stand now,
I have no choice but to
find a way to get it from Chen Qianqian.
Zhizhou, you're here.
About the beauty salon.
Did you get it sorted out?
For the shop, the cash on the books and the equipment are pretty much all accounted for. It's just enough to offset.
The investment money the old man gave me.
But the old man secretly gave me some extra money, which Xinxinran doesn't know about.
It's about a few 100,000.
Zhizhou,
this is already all the assets we have left.
When you divorced Shen Xinran
earlier, didn't you get some of her assets? Where is that money?
That bitch, Shen Xinran, she left me a card, but there wasn't a single penny in it. We were married for so many years. How could she not have a single penny in savings? I've already contacted a lawyer. I'm going to sue her. I must get my money back.
I knew that woman was up to no good.
Why else would she suddenly have the old man
set up a property trust?
So that was her scheme all along.
Unless the old man wakes up. Otherwise, I'm afraid we won't get a dime of this money.
Qianqian, regarding the old man, you need to keep a close eye on him. Make sure he doesn't die on us.
Don't worry. He won't die anytime soon. Oh, by the way, that investment of yours, is it really reliable?
Trust me, I have it all under control.
That's good.
Zhizhou, so when are we going to register our marriage?
My belly is getting bigger by the day.
We should settle this as soon as possible.
If I register the marriage
with Chen Qianqian right now, and the news gets to Sister Yun, won't my future go down the drain?
Qianqian, there's no rush. Once we get our hands on the money, legally and openly, I'll give you a proper wedding and marry you. We'll have a grand wedding. Besides, things have been so busy lately. Right. What's wrong?
Zhizhou, lately, my stomach has been hurting a lot. Sometimes, there's even some spotting. I'm worried.
If there is something wrong with the baby, can you take me to the hospital tomorrow? I'm really scared something might happen.
Darling.
Who is darling?
Who is this?
Zhizhou, are you behind my back, seeing another woman?
Stop making a scene. She is just a client of mine. A client. I'm telling you, if you keep making trouble. Oh.
No.
If Chen Qianqian finds out and goes crazy like last time,
I'll be completely ruined.
I have to figure out a way. I'm really not lying to you. Qianqian, she is just one of my investment advisors. Does she call everyone darling?
Don't get the wrong idea.
How could I ever do that? Really? Why would I lie to you? And look, you haven't been feeling well, right? I contacted a recovery center. The doctors there and the equipment are top-notch. Tomorrow, you should go there, stay there, and rest up for a while. It'll be good for both you and the baby.
Okay, I know. You treat me the best.
Of course.
Are you out of your minds? I'm a pregnant woman. I need proper nutrition.
Look at this food.
It's so bland and watery.
Are you trying to make me diet?
Mr. He gave strict orders. For everything you smash, you must pay for at full price. And it will be deducted from your care fund. If you keep breaking things,
Starting today,
you will get nothing but porridge for all 3 meals.
What gives you the right to treat me like this? I'm going to file a complaint against you.
Complain. You'd have to get out of here first.
What do you mean by that? Still don't believe me? I'm going to complain right now. Get me your director.
Without Mr. He's permission, you are not allowed to leave this sanatorium.
On what grounds? Are you trying to put me under house arrest? Let me out. I want to leave this godforsaken place. Let go of me.
You still have no idea, do you? When you first arrived here, He Zhizhou submitted a copy of your psychiatric evaluation report. Now, 他以监护人的身份 to keep you locked up here. You're never getting out.
That's impossible.
Impossible.
It must be you. You're the one who put him up to this.
Even now, you still refuse to face reality. Chen Qianqian,
Use your tiny brain.
think about it. Did He Zhizhou ever give you everything he promised?
But look at you.
You gave up everything, only to end up with absolutely nothing.
I'm afraid.
The only bargaining chip you have left
Is the baby in your womb, right?
Want to make a guess? Wait until the child in your womb is born.
Do you think his
Will ever look at you again?
That's impossible. He told me. He loves me.
He said he would marry me.
He will marry me.
Up! Wake up! He Zhizhou has only ever,
I loved him sound.
in the past, he used me to get his hands on my mom's company. And now, he's using you to steal my grandfather's fortune.
Look at us now.
Both of us have outlived our usefulness to him. Weren't we both just tossed aside by him?
I refuse to accept this. My stomach hurts so much.
Someone help.
Please, someone save me.
What is this?
Open it and see.
Try it on. This jewelry set, I spent 3 years designing it. It was custom made for you. Tell me if you like it.
I'll go try it on.
Ran, you look stunning.
What did you just call me?
No.
It's nothing.
Stop denying it. The last time I was drunk, you called me that too. That nickname, only my mother used to call me that. So, why did you?
Actually,
Ever since your mother sponsored my studies,
I was entrusted by her to watch over you in secret.
So, you call me by the same nickname she used. Then why have you never dared to call me that to my face? And you said this jewelry set is something you started designing 3 years ago. But 3 years ago, haven't we lost contact already? Limbo, you like me. Why are you afraid to admit it? Limbo, if my rebirth was heaven answering your prayers, then I'm willing to spend the rest of my life repaying you with happiness.
Sister Yun, you see my sincerity now, don't you? This million might not be much, but it's everything I have.
I'm willing to give it all to you.
When do you plan to?
Take me to the company.
What's the rush?
If you want me to believe your sincerity, it's very simple.
Get engaged to me.
Get engaged?
This?
Isn't this too fast? And,
What's wrong? You've already given me the money. Don't tell me you still don't trust me.
Or is it that
You're not actually
sincere about being with me?
No, of course not.
it's just...
What's wrong? Did something happen?
It's nothing, Sister Yun.
Just spam.
It's just as well she miscarried. Now, I can be with Sister Yun without any worries.
Sister Yun?
Let's
get engaged next month.
Okay.
Let's
get engaged next month.
P. Zhizhou is moving incredibly fast. Sister Yuan put out the word that they plan to get engaged. The engagement party is set for next month.
That's great. Looks like it's time to turn up the heat on He Zhizhou.
By the way, what about Grandpa's situation? How is he?
Grandpa didn't make it after all. I heard from the doctor before that he was hospitalized due to sheer rage before he could even recover. I bet he was fooling around with Chen Qianqian right in the hospital, completely wearing his body out. But still, he was my grandfather after all. So, I still saw him off on his final journey.
I heard the woman in that room was abandoned by her husband. He didn't even show up when she miscarried.
Oh, wait.
I don't think that guy was actually her husband. I saw some news online a couple of days ago. It seems He Zhizhou is married. That old woman from the Zhuyun group. That woman is old enough to be his mother. And she is so bloated and hideous. She looks just like a pig. What did you say? What engagement? What woman? Look, it's the two of them. Impossible! He Zhizhou, how dare you actually betray me? You'll pay for this! I will never forgive you.
Miss Shen, everything has been handled according to your instructions. Good. I have already wired the money to your account.
Since the nursing home is so busy, you should take it easy.
After all, there's no need to waste too much effort taking care of an abandoned woman. Understood.
Thank you, Miss Shen.
Business has been good lately.
Long time no see.
This He Zhizhou is really something. Just to secure investment from Zhu Yu, he actually sold his body to Sister Yun. I know. Sister Yun looks like she weighs
at least 200 pounds.
I have no idea how he manages
To stomach touching her at night.
But I hadn't heard anything before about Zhu Yun setting up a branch here. Is this investment from Sister Yun really profitable? Did you invest?
With my meager net worth, I'd better stay out of these rich people's games.
But it looks like He Zhizhou is about to strike it rich.
Wow. That woman is gorgeous.
Why haven't I seen her before? Who is she?
You don't know.
She's He Zhizhou's ex-wife.
I heard she had work done.
But she is stunning. To show up at her ex-husband's engagement party, she's something else.
Yo. If it isn't my ex-wife.
What?
Did you come all the way here today?
Just to throw dirt on me. But it doesn't matter.
Sister Yun knows everything about us.
And she doesn't care at all.
Miss Shen, I heard you're Zhizhou's ex-wife.
And that you count him out of
his entire net worth during the divorce. You certainly have. Quite the tricks, Miss Shen.
His entire net worth. He Zhizhou, why don't you explain? Exactly what did I con you out of?
I don't have time for your drama today. Back then, you mortgaged the house and transferred it to me. Of our marital asset, I didn't get a single penny. But whatever. I'm on my way up now.
And I don't care about that pocket change. Just consider it my charity to you.
That's for the best. However, today, I came all the way here to deliver a big gift to you.
You. A big gift for me.
Hey, Zhizhou. Long time no see.
What are you doing here?
You bitch! You couldn't even keep your own baby! And you still have the nerve to show up here, ruining my son's big day! Get the hell out of here right now!
His big day.
Let me see. Which rich sugar mommy? Hey, Zhizhou latched onto this time. Oh, so it's you again. You old, ugly, fat woman.
Is your family out of their minds?
You sure have a strong stomach. First marrying that ugly Shen Xinran, and now clinging to this rich old hag. I wonder, since this big sister is so old, if she can even give your family a grandson.
Chen, stop making a scene here.
Security.
Throw her out.
Zhizhou, is this the Miss Chen you had rumors with?
Miss Chen.
Today is the wedding banquet for Zhizhou and me. Since you're already here, why don't you stay for a wedding drink?
You disgust me. Hey, Zhizhou, I came here today just to ask you one question. You said you loved me and that you would marry me. Do those words still count?
It's been over between us for a long time. That's all in the past. Right now, the only one in my heart is Sister Yun.
Fine.
Then let me offer my blessings as well.
What the hell is this?
What?
Don't you recognize it?
This is our baby.
Listen.
He's still calling you daddy.
This woman is insane. How cursed.
Bringing something like this on such a joyous day.
Stop talking nonsense. That's yours and that 80-year-old man's.
It has absolutely nothing to do with us.
He, Zhizhou, have you no shame? Back then, you wanted your ex-wife's grandfather's fortune so badly that you forced me to seduce that old man. Have you forgotten?
What?
I can't believe this actually happened.
Chen Qianqian.
Stop raving like a madwoman.
Shut up. If you say one more word.
Sister Yun, you have to believe me. This woman has always deliberately trying to drive a wedge between us.
You can't believe a single word she says.
Really?
You hit me. Zhizhou, you swore suddenly that you loved me. You swore you loved me, and that you'd marry me. I gave you everything I had.
And now...
You've reduced me to this. Do you have any conscience at all?
Conscience.
Cut the act. Stop pretending to be a pure, innocent girl. You slept with that 80-year-old man. Just for a bit of money.
Why would I ever want someone like you?
You lied to me. How dare you lie to me? I'll kill you. You'll meet a horrible end.
As if you could.
Chen Qianqian, let me tell you something. Now that I'm rising to the top, anyone who gets in my way
Is my greatest enemy.
He, Zhizhou, you're finally dropping the act, aren't you?
Stepping on so many women to climb to the top.
Right now.
Do you really think
You're finally about to get what you want.
So what if I am?
Let me tell you, the only reason I was with you back then was for your mother's company.
Otherwise, with that ugly face of yours, who on earth would marry you?
Now that I've invested in Sister Yun's company, once the domestic branch is established, I will be the one in charge. Sister Yun is my most loyal partner.
He, Zhizhou, right now, must be feeling pretty smug, huh? You think?
you've latched onto another cash cow?
But next,
don't forget,
today, I've prepared a grand gift for you.
You brought a child to me too.
It is reported that the Overseas Zhuyun Group, which established a branch in our city and launched projects to solicit investments, has been confirmed as a scam. Currently, the suspects involved are still under investigation. In this case, our city's Criminal Investigation Unit worked day and night, and finally, before the public suffered any financial losses, successfully cracked the case. Currently, the suspect, Liu Yun, remains at large.
How is this possible? Sister Yun, didn't you say this project had great potential and was a sure bet?
What? How could this happen so quickly?
Liu Yun, you really are a scammer. You fraud. Give me my money back right now.
Your money? What money? I dated you and hung out with you. This money is just a gift from you to me.
You scammer. If it weren't for the fact that you were an investor, someone like you, a fat, old and ugly woman, who would ever want you? Give me my money back, or else I'm calling the police.
Speaking of paying back money,
He Zhizhou,
you're the one who should be paying back money, aren't you? You cheated during our marriage and even tried to swindle me out of my premarital property.
every single thing.
I will make you return every last bit.
No. You knew. You knew all along. This whole thing was a trap, you said. Shixuran.
Give me back my money right now. Give me back the house and the money.
You cheated and gambled and secretly took out all those high-interest loans. You are the one at fault. All of this evidence,
I have already
submitted it to the court. Take a guess. Who do you think the court will award the house to in the end? As for personal saving, feel free to check. Either way, I don't have a single dime.
Liu Yun, Shixuran. You two teamed up to scam me. You're both scammers. I'm calling the police. I'll have both of you locked up. The house and the money are mine.
Yeah! You're turning on me so quickly. You were the one who said you loved me and would give me everything. So this 1 million, consider it a gift to me.
He Zhizhou, wake up. Did you really think you were smarter than everyone else just for a little bit of money? You thought you could play everyone like a fiddle. Don't forget, there's always someone one step ahead of you. All of this is your own doing. You got exactly what you deserved.
Shen Xinran.
It was all you.
You ruined everything I had. I will never forgive you.
Son, you venomous woman.
Call the police! I'll sue you! You're the one who framed my son.
I framed him. You two, mother and son, conspired to trick me into marriage, to steal my family fortune, and take over my mother's company.
And now, you wanted to leave me with absolutely nothing.
If I hadn't taken precautions, my fate right now would be 100 times worse than his.
Shen Xinran, since when did you become so scheming and manipulative? You used to be so naive.
How do you have the nerve to say that? He Zhizhou, in this world, not everyone deserves to be treated like a fool, to be deceived by you. You brought this on yourself, so you must pay the price.
Oh, really?
Shen Xinran,
After all, you and I were once husband and wife.
How could you?
Be so heartless and cruel.
Hey Zhizhou, what are you doing?
Let go of me.
You didn't actually think I'll just go down without a fight, did you? Shen Xinran, 我告诉你.
At worst, we go down together.
Sign this agreement right now and assume all of my debts.
You will bear them all alone. Do this, and I'll let you go.
Otherwise, since I owe so much money anyway,
If I'm ruined, so be it.
I will drag you down with me.
Yes, so.
Mom is with you!
Even if we go to hell.
We must drag this venomous woman down to hell with us!
Shen Xinran, don't move.
But I must say, after your plastic surgery, you really became a lot prettier. Since we were once husband and wife, how about we have some fun? Right in front of everyone!
Who would have thought coming to this banquet? I can't believe we're witnessing so much scandalous drama. This is going to be all over the news tomorrow. Stay away from this lunatic. He looks completely out of his mind.
Don't let him hurt us.
Shen Xinran, are you signing or not? If you don't sign this,
Then piece by piece,
I will strip your clothes off and let everyone
get a good look at you. I'll force you to strip naked and apologize to me.
You're insane. I've already called the police. Let go of me.
Call the police. We aren't even divorced yet. We're still in the cooling off period. At most, this is just some spice in our marriage. Go ahead and call them.
Are you signing or not? Sign it.
sign it. Sign it.
He Zhizhou,
You bastard. Sign it.
you're shameless.
Shira. I'm sorry I'm late.
How dare you lay a hand on her?
Yo!
Mr. Here.
Hope you've been well. The debt you owe me, shouldn't we settle it now? Listen, Mr. He, you borrowed over $1 million from me, and gave me some worthless property deed in return. Are you playing me for a fool?
Brother, I will definitely pay you back.
Once I get my money back,
I'll pay you back immediately.
Who are you kidding? Money that's been scammed away will take forever to recover. Pay up right now,
or I will break your hands today.
Get him.
Wait. I was wrong. Please, brother, please, don't. My wife has money. My wife has money. She's a famous artist.
She will pay you back.
We're already divorced. Stay away from me.
We aren't divorced yet.
We don't have the divorce certificate yet, so it doesn't count.
You have to pay off my debts.
You really have it all calculated, don't you? You really have it all calculated, don't you?
We already have evidence of your gambling, marital infidelity, and shady investments. Since your debts came from gambling, let me tell you this. Under the law, the uninformed spouse is not liable for your debts.
I never thought
I would meet
in the woman of my dreams. You are truly alluring. I heard the Julian project.
It's doing exceptionally well.
Could you let me in on it?
Boss, I'll put up my entire company.
Collateral for you. Are you afraid I'll default?
damn it. So it turns out
You're just
a freeloading idiot. Pay up now. I don't have the patience to play games with you.
Honey, I was wrong.
I made a mistake.
It was all her.
She seduced me.
All those bad things. She made me do that. Please forgive me.
I love you. Believe me. Please forgive me. Okay.
Just give me one more chance.
He Zhizhou, how much is your love actually worth? Even now, you're still using a woman as a shield. You really are a scumbag!
take him away.
I have nothing to do with him anymore. Do whatever you want with him.
You know me.
It's all Shixinran's fault. She killed our child. It was all her. Help me.
My baby. Yes, my baby. Where is my baby? My baby. Where is my baby? Where did my baby go? My baby. My baby. My baby is dead.
It's all because of you. You are the one who killed my baby.
It's all because of you, you bitch. I'm going to kill you.
Limbo. Limbo, are you okay? Please don't scare me, Limbo.
My baby. Mom has finally avenged you. Mom is coming to join you now.
Wembo. Are you okay, Wembo? Are you alright? Please don't scare me. Wembo, are you okay?
Don't cry, Xinran. I'm sorry. Before, it's all my fault for being so cowardly. If only I could have confessed to you sooner and made my feelings clear, maybe everything would have been different.
Wembo, it's my fault.
It wasn't until I died once that I realized that in this world, where you are truly good to me. Wenbo, please don't let anything happen to you. Wenbo!
Miss Shen, you haven't rested all night. Have something to eat.
I can't eat anything.
Wenbo's condition hasn't improved yet. I must stay right here.
Doctor, how is he doing now?
The patient is in critical condition. We've done our best. Whether he survives depends on whether he
Can make it through the next 24 hours.
Don't cry. Within the next 24 hours, he will surely wake up. Go get your own wounds treated first.
Otherwise,
he'll be heartbroken to see you like this when he wakes up.
All right.
What's wrong? Did Wenbo wake up?
You'd better go see for yourself. He said he has a gift for you.
A gift? You sacrificed your life to give me a new life.
But what about your happiness for the rest of your life?
What am I going to do?
Well, then you'll have to take care of it.
You're okay. 你没死. Thank goodness. You're fine. You're alive.
Honestly, I wish I could have stayed unconscious longer. That way, I could hear how you truly feel.
What are you talking about? What's wrong?
Did I hurt you? Should I call the doctor?
Let me check.
By the way, your assistant said you have a gift for me. What is it?
Actually, I've had it ready for a long time, but I never dared to give it to you. Ran Ran. Marry me. I will spend the rest of my life cherishing you, loving you.
Will you?
I do.
Ran Ran. I've found out everything. I've uncovered the truth. It was He Zhizhou and his family who ruined you. And that Chen Qianqian as well. I've already sent them all to prison. Now, you can rest in peace. Ran Ran.
I'm sorry.
I only have myself to blame for being so cowardly. I've loved you since we were kids. But I never dared to confess my feelings. Even when you decided to get married, I chose to stay away from you.
Wenbo. Ren Shi.
Did you know? If only I could have a second chance, I would definitely save you. I definitely would. Stay right by your side. Never leaving you. Never, ever.